What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. This is a new sim channel, so if you so kindly would subscribe to me, I would so appreciate that. So right now we are starting a series with Elle Swan. She is a single sim. She's a feisty sim. She's a really pretty sim. So pretty much I just decided to make a single sim and start off my channel with a let's play for my single sim for Elle, or as Elle. Pretty much she's just navigating her life. She just came to this town, which I forgot which town it is. We will definitely know somewhere within here, within this episode. But anyways, pretty much she just came to this town. She's a really simple girl. She doesn't like too much. It doesn't have to be too extravagant. She just wants, you know, something that can get her by. So she moves into the Pinecrest Apartments. She's number 404, and she's just navigating who she is and, you know, what she likes to do. She just got out of a really rough divorce, but thankfully she did not have any kids by her husband, so she was able to just go on ahead, leave, and then take her cat Took with her. So now it's just her and Took living in the Pinecrest Apartments, just hanging out. She's trying to find her way, and so we're just going to figure out what is she going to become, what kind of things does she like to do, and, you know, what kind of people does she like to be around and hang out with, or even date. Now, I did get her off of the gallery. I did not create her. I just edited, her outfits and her hair and stuff like that. But I did not create her. So she came from the gallery. And so pretty much whoever the creator was, they created her as if she was a bisexual female who likes male or female. So in this series, I do kind of want her to get out there and figure out, you know, which one does she want to be with, you know, whether it's both at the same time in like some, you know, polygamous relationship or something, or if it's a man or a woman, like what does she prefer, you know. She doesn't have any kids. She's only about, what, 28 or so. So she's just trying to navigate her life and figure out what she wants to do. But yeah, so here we are. In the meantime, here she is. She's going to take out the trash. And she hasn't said anything to Took yet, but once she comes back, she will certainly be lecturing him on jumping on the counters. Don't mind the audio. I'm still trying to get it together. Don't even worry. But yes, here she is letting him know. He doesn't care what she has to say. He's like, listen, this is what I want to do. So he's just going to continue to get on the counters, jump on them, jump off of them. Whatever the case may be. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I decorated her apartment. It's not too much, as you guys can see. She's really low on simoleons, so she only has 85 simoleons. She is a stylist, or she's going to become a stylist. Now, this is a voiceover. I'm doing a voiceover for the first recording, but I do think as I'm doing this now, I have realized that I would rather record and talk during the gameplay versus have to go back and record, because then it's like I don't always remember what the next action was that my sim was going to take or whatever. But anyways, so yeah. So I guess something was in the way here or something. But yeah, so there's some bookshelf right there or whatever. But keep in mind that I do have series coming that are going to be even more exciting than this one. This is just my first one. Like I said, she's a single sim, so she's just trying to navigate her life. It is totally different though, playing with sims where it's like a family or there's kids involved or something like that, toddlers, babies. So it's easier to jump into those than the ones where there's just a single sim. So now she's just going to go check her social media timeline and see who's on there. So she's a pretty social sim. Like, she likes to hang out. She likes to, you know, meet other sims and talk and stuff like that. And she also really likes to go places, especially since she lives by herself. She really likes to explore the cities and the towns and stuff like that that are around the world. So off rip, she is a barista, and pretty much that was just to get her into this place, you know. Like I said, she got out of a divorce. The divorce was definitely not that pretty. Like I said, thankfully she didn't have any kids with the person that she divorced. However, she definitely did need to leave as soon as possible, you know. I mean, she was getting a divorce and she just needed to leave, you know. And so then she decided to pack up and come to this town, get her an apartment, and that's, you know, with her barista job, that's how that was the way that she was able to do that. But of course she's going to be trying to work her way up and stuff like that. She's really into hair, so that's why I say that she's going to become a stylist. So here she is. She's just gonna chat online with someone, just for a little bit or so. It's about 10:30 at nighttime on Sunday, so I'm sure that she'll be heading to bed here soon. But yeah, she's just browsing SimBook instead of Facebook, or what, Sitter instead of Twitter. No, Sweater. I guess it would be Twitter. Bye. What in the heck? Simter. That's what it could be. What else? Simstagram. Don't they have that though? Like, they pretty much have that. So I guess they caught on, right? So now it's time for bed. Finally. Let's just see what tomorrow brings. So I guess she's getting ready to go to work. But it's like every single time that she would like change clothes, she would end up like naked or halfway naked or something. Like, girl, what is going on? I guess the person that made her, they had on like, I don't know, custom content outfits or something for like the multiple different ones. So I guess because I don't have their custom content, then it took it off of her, so she's like naked. I'm like, what in the world? But later on I was able to fix that, so don't worry. Don't worry. And on top of that, I did change, like I gave her some different outfits also. So that's good. But she's back from work now. And here she is. Now look, you see like all these outfits, that's so weird. Like some of them are like naked, some of them are just gone in general. It's like so confusing. I have no idea, but yeah. Anyways, there she is changing into her little heat outfit. It's kind of cute though. I mean, it's some overalls, some, what is that? Some slip-on shoes. It's purple. How cute. Oh, I guess it looks like she's getting ready to go somewhere. She doesn't want to take anyone just yet because she doesn't know anyone that well just yet. Okay. So we finally arrived at the art sanctuary, and I actually placed this world here. I did get this off of the gallery. I pretty much furnished the entire, or not furnished, but placed all the lots in Newcrest, just to make an entire like city or whatever. So she's here doing that. At first there was nobody here, but then all of a sudden so many people started coming out of nowhere. So in order, because she was definitely low on the simoleons, so I had to cheat a little bit. But yeah, there's Angela Peasant, Nancy Landgrab, and then this lady. She's just gonna talk to her for a second. I mean, I'm telling you guys, like, so many people started coming, and it was exciting. I love her dress, the one in the blue right here. Love her dress so much. But yeah, I guess Ella's trying to think of what she wants to make.
Swippy, Taro.
Oh! Frigga.
Holiday.
So.
Siwa. Nopsa.
Manzu. Stopa.
So at this point, Ella's really just trying to like meet different Sims and, you know, introduce herself to new people, maybe that she could be cool with or whatever. But in particular, Tina Tinker is someone who she ends up meeting. And that's the one who's sitting here with the ponytail right here. But yeah, she's just mingling, talking to everybody in the midst of drawing an extremely ugly painting, I must say. So yeah, now she's just going to scrap that and going along with her life. But she's just having a good conversation with everybody. Let's see if we can vote here. Oh, I guess you have to vote in your own neighborhood. Oh well. Yeah.
New Miv. Hibana. Oh.
Yips. Arvinese.
Zamona Sarah. Prita. Beanie.
Grinza. Bueno. Holiday. Frigda.
Oh, tell a
Quam say bow.
Galpa
Longi. Fibweni Dopsu.
Bumkana Musti.
Awavine. Floopy. Narland Roy.
Murph.
Pipatem. Shermy.
Kaljo Darishi. Finafesh Septa.
Oh.
Tranjala Jabin. And Zirpa.
Omiva.
Das Mikos
Fini.
Karenzi. Funchil Bratza. Spupam. Shabi Buli Galan.
Dag.
Grenea. Yakalau Dunba. Brugi Payun. Arvini. Boo Sharp Kumiao.
Aksawa. Skiba Glash. Webus. Nerkska. Shararg. Ozani.
Yips.
So this is at the point where she's making a big mistake, right? So here she is. She's talking to Tina Tinker. I think that Tina is currently pregnant, but I don't know why at the time when I was playing this, I just did not think of that. I should have known something was wrong though, and honestly, Tina herself is just giving red flags. And I obviously Elle is not catching on to that, but whatever. So they're just talking and talking and talking. I don't know. I mean, they get along pretty well, but I don't know. It turns ugly. It turns ugly. Yeah. So at this point, I think I'm just gonna have Tina. I'm sorry, not Tina. I think I'm just gonna have Elle go home. Because she's a little bit uncomfortable right now. She's hungry and she has to pee. And plus, there ain't no food here, like, at all. So I'm just going to have her go home and get something to eat. And probably just, you know, chill for a while. What time is it? Looks like noon. Does that say noon? Yeah. It's noon. So, yeah, no, I definitely don't. Whenever they keep calling about the whole sim store or whatever, I hate that so much. They call even if you do buy the membership. I mean, the membership is good, but even if you buy it, they still want you to go premium. Then they call as a spam call or something. It's just like, what? Anyway, so here we are. We just got home, and yeah. The first thing that she's going to do is go use the restroom, and then she's going to get something to eat. Because, yeah, she was out and about, though, early. Like, she was out and about pretty early today, so go her, right? But, yeah, definitely have to come home and get some food. She might go somewhere else. I'm not for sure, though. So, let's see. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess she is going to have to put the sim store to use because she's going to have to buy some tampons and pads and stuff like that. So I decided to purchase some medicine too, just in case. Because I mean, I don't even. I think that that'll be useful if she gets like sick or something in the future. But yeah. So I just chose some random ones to buy. So now I'm just going to have her use one of the pads because she's on her period. So it's crazy that you have to like take it out, unwrap it, choose how you want to use it. But once it gets going, it's all good though. But yeah, so for now she's just, she was just cooking, but she's going to stop and do that really quick because, yeah. I think it said that she's like bleeding all over the place or something like that. So this guy's calling. This was actually the original guy who we were talking to about like the voting and stuff like that. He's very much eco lifestyle, so he was like really for like, you know, power conservation and stuff like that. But now, I mean, we became pretty good friends and all the things, so that's why he's calling, because he's gotten a little comfortable, you know. But, yeah, so she's getting ready to eat some food. I don't even know what the food is. I think it was like noodles of some sort, or I'm not sure. Oh, it is noodles. Mac and cheese. Sounds good. Until he has his food, I don't know what's making him run around in circles. He is all good, but yeah. So she's just finishing that up real quick. And then after that, I'm thinking that she's probably gonna go somewhere, yeah. But again, she's gonna go by herself. This time though, she's probably just gonna go to, let's see. See, it's like I want her to go to other Sims houses, but then it's like, well, if you don't really know them, like, why would you be popping up? You know what I mean? I mean, if this was real life, why would you be popping up just to somebody's house who you don't even know? Like, that just makes no sense. But she does like she does like activity and stuff like that, so I'm just gonna make her go to the gym. And let's see how fun that is. She is gonna meet like new people and stuff, but it's only 1 p.m. on a Monday, so she's down to meet like a bunch of people and stuff. And you know, she's one of those, like, she's not afraid to be alone, or, you know, she's not afraid to do any of that. If she wants to do something, then she will. Whether it's alone or with someone. For now, I'm just gonna have her walk, or work out, I'm sorry. For now, I'm just gonna have to have her work out for a little while, because she's an active sim. So you see what I mean, like it's like she's like naked, or at least she doesn't have a top on. It's because of the other outfits from when she was, you know, made from someone else with the CC and stuff. But I actually do end up fixing that. Like, at some point I actually do end up fixing that, so that it's not like that anymore. Because I was like, what the heck is going on? But anyways, yeah, so this guy comes over, we're just talking. I actually think that that's Knox, the one who was calling me. When I was telling you guys that he's like very much eco lifestyle, you know, so yeah. But I definitely had to put her on some clothes, or at least a top first, and then I had her get back on the treadmill, because like I said, she's an active sim, so this is her thing. She loves this, or at least she really likes it, that's all. So, do we want to make Elle clumsy, or do we not want her to be clumsy? No, we don't want her to be clumsy. I don't know, I just cannot stand when a sim is clumsy. Like, why are you falling all over the place? Actually, I can't stand when human beings are clumsy, to be honest. Like, what is going on? But I remember one time when My parents had gotten married. My mom and my stepdad had gotten married, and so now we're like this blended family and everything. And we had went up to a hotel, and pretty much instead of them just going on a trip by themselves, they brought us all. And when we go to the hotel, we were in Denver because I live in Colorado, so we went to Denver to stay. And of course they had their own room, and then me and my brother and my stepbrother, my grandmother, we all had our own, room together and everything. And so I actually think it was my brothers together, and then me and my grandmother together actually. But anyways, we had went to the gym, and they were like, my brothers were like begging my grandmother to let them go to the gym. And so I was like, oh, I want to go, and all this or whatever. So I go, but then it's so boring. So I'm like falling asleep and all types of stuff. I got on the treadmill, and I didn't realize that the treadmill was against the wall, So as I'm running, I slip and I fall. But then it's like skins my knees because I don't have anywhere to go besides up against the wall, It was a whole thing. I was up in there crying, all types of stuff. So when my grandmother gets down the... I guess she wondered, where have they been for so long? So I guess when she gets down there, she's like looking at me through the glass, and I like woke up, and she's like, get over here now. Oh my gosh, I'm like, grandmother, my knees. Oh my gosh, so it was like super funny. Oh man. And actually still to this day, I'm 25 now. I think that happened when I was like 8. Still to this day, I have the exact same scars. But anyways, Dominic Fires and his family for some reason decided that they wanted to stay over my house. I don't know why I would have her say yes, but she says yes. Oh my gosh, that was the worst thing that I could have possibly done. Anyways, now she's just using this thing to do some arms. And then I think after this she probably goes home or something like that. So yeah, let's see what else that she does. It's looking like she's really focused. I think I was going to have her do the punching bags, but then I ended up not or something. I don't think that she ended up doing them. But, yeah. Oh, that's cool. He's a gym trainer. Hurry up! You got this! You big back, baby! No, actually, she's not big backed at all. She actually has a quite small little back. Oh, look at her. Elle trying to be cute. Why would she go over there and just start screaming? She's like, oh my gosh, I'm fangirling. I genuinely don't even know who this is. Who is this person? I'm not even sure she knows who she is. At least she's a down-to-earth celebrity, though. Shoot. I heard some celebrities are kind of like, ugh. So I'm just going to let them talk for a little bit, and then I'll come back in. So I guess she's like, ew, absolutely not. So Elle is going to leave and just do whatever she does. She worked out, so I wanted to have her take like a little quick shower or something like that. Yeah. So she's just showering, but she should be out in here soon, at least. I thought about it. I was like, huh, well, should she go home? But then I realized that there's a swimming pool. So I was like, oh, I want her to go swimming in that. But I love the way that this gym is built. Because I love the fact that, see, they're calling again. Like, how many times are you going to keep calling? So at this point, I just declined the call. But, see, naked again. It's so weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it's just like annoying, really is the word. Not weird, but annoying. There's that active trait.
Yibs. Oh.
Ooh, fly bow.
Oh.
Usanet zarspa.
Yummies. Poor babe.
Torky.
Huh.
Shuksa fazoo. Huh? Flurba. Panay.
Menarga Pomeray.
Mesaplim sul.
Alright, so now we're just gonna have her go home because, yeah, it's about that time. There goes the cat again on the top of the refrigerator, of course. At this point, I just don't even tell him nothing. What is going on? And oh my gosh, these people came. This is why I was like, why would she say yes to this? Like, I just do not even understand this. So here I am with 1,960 simoleons in my bank account, and I have to go out and buy beds for these people. Who are they? I don't even know these people. I just moved here. These are not family. I don't even know these people at all. Somebody come get them, please. Help me. Send help. Alright, so we've just furnished the place now. I did give them a couple nightstands just to make it not so much like a prison, you know what I mean?
Burrito.
Okay, so now we're jumping to the next day, and she just got back from work. She made $51. Yes, I know. She's getting to that. Anyways, so yeah, now she's back. I think she's gonna make something to eat. I don't know if she's making something for her and everybody or just her. Either way, who are these people? Like, at this point, it's giving roommates, and I just don't understand why. If anything, she should be staying with someone. What the heck? Whatever.
Kimba.
Rofa. Wunik.
So now she's just eating her food. Which, I mean, she's actually surprisingly not even that hungry. But, I don't know. So maybe it's like Starbucks or something. And they already have like little egg bites or something like that at her job that she ate. Who knows? But, yeah.
Wadisa Benarla.
Ugh, forfeit a pobla.
Oh, Wadisa.
So yeah, I figured that it definitely would be good for her to say that she likes fitness because she is an active sim. I mean, come on, she's doing crunches in the bathroom. Like, let's be real. Now she's just talking to him, trying to figure out who he actually is. Because what? You said you wanted to stay over for what? Who are you again? I'm unfamiliar.
Samba pony? Yappy bizarre. In a pleva. Saba. Wabana. Adisa. Zaffel. Yanaba. Yaffel.
I guess he called himself mad or something.
Copa!
I don't know how you can be mad in somebody else's house. How you gonna be mad in my house? Like what?
Oh, Lamina Clark. Oh.
I'm trying to find something that says ask him to leave. Oh my goodness. I just cannot. You need to leave. Get out. You got a problem? You can leave. Instead, I just started a whole thing with him. For no reason. Well, technically, it really was for a reason because he started it. He had an issue with me first, so what's up then?
Could be Ralph to Illinois. Toomba Krimbao.
So now Ian Robles is asking to come over and hang out for a second. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know. Dominic decided to come in here and talk. I don't know what he had to talk about. But we gotta find a different outfit than this work outfit because this is just not giving. Like, no thanks. Yeah, see, that's cute. Oh, it's kind of chilly though.
Let's go.
Oh well.
Oh, shit, the food.
He act like he got a problem too. What's wrong with him? I'm trying to be encouraging.
So be skoon.
Oh.
Sabidi flange.
Aha.
Plon de bluma.
Vembo.
Lone beak. Mikos lem.
Tribna. Bones and Eves.
Larkum.
Barochi.
Snarpa.
Sewell. Sewell.
Moi. Gilna Moose.
Post a two.
Chipaka Veb.
Uh-huh.
Chipaka Va.
So griff.
Tony Feb.
Bin trip Nebo. Moochie Peachy.
Flows it, flows it, flows it. Blah, Darza.
Oh.
Aww.
Braza? Yibs.
Swag. Flo.
Ah, soupta.
Ah, Stoba.
Dag dag. Yibs.
Zafine. Ulak. Yep.
Nonafej. Yasharu. Neeb neeb. Fernay Globy. Narble for boy. Zabris Fosha.
Haga. Rix.
Oh. Vadish.
Uh-huh.
Slaffador.
Garsha. Mobila Snafe.
Oh.
Kunjay.
Ah.
Chej Pivna. Sobi Skoom. Chilo Livka. Brobrabaza.
Toki Boo.
Ah,
Oh.
Vadish.
Descos? Gibora. De Fool.
Bobanef?
Ooh, Yumala.
Ooh, Kipepta. Solon. Inapobar. Espana.
Ooh.
Ara. Yabosa.
Struba? Oh. Homejima. Uh-oh. Yeah. Huh.
Oh.
Ooh. Dag.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Rupta Sabde. Zamonis Arrow. Skim Bow. Sibave. Silnay. Suflowo Gra. Barnay. Stoon Rebus. Zifflefuba.
Sikafus. Winnie Fez. Septa.
He's in a row. Oh, Gosha.
Monacero.
Wix.
Aveline. Galjodri.
Ah.
Fez. Septa. Simbozi. Shanisi go.
Whoa. Whoa.
Couture. Dobie.
Ponka. Yips.
So yeah, not much going on. They're just talking. Elle with Ian and Dominic. They're just talking about anything, pretty much. But
And Sabine.
Oh, Chibi.
Swande Shwema.
okay, so we're being offered all this money, and Elle was like, absolutely, like, yes, I definitely need money. Like, I only have 208 simoleons. So she accepts this. Come to find out, the conditions of it are that she gets married within 7 days. Who she's gonna get married to? No. Absolutely not. But is she gonna find someone to get married to, or no? Let's see.
Neeb.
Now this is Tina Tinker. She said that she knitted me something and she just wants to give it to me and show me it. I believe that she was the art master at the art sanctuary. So let's see what she has to give me. That's so sweet that she would come over here, all the way over here, and give that to me. It's so nice. Like, oh my god. What a nice gesture. That is so nice.
Safaba. Eve of day so.
Washa Zabris. Baribi Damse. Waga Fruge. Warba Quest. Uchima Golarga Slonkim. Vaima Kapoi. Oh.
Florid.
Oh.
Swadacho.
Uh-huh.
Unjabertna. Gerba base.
Queba.
Ah.
Jessene Lanaga. Girabu Bolsh. Dala. Shibi Yaba. Olibar Zamonis Arrow. Nurchel Quosanex.
Aha.
Enzanu Craney. Naya Flu. Aga.
Letza. Simona Sero. Nisa Faber. Simona Please. Simona Sero. Chippany. Hapanor. Wolfitza. Sequinario.
Dromus?
Inda.
Orabay.
Divorce.
Florix Sinoi.
So she's just so hyped up that she came over here with this gift. She's like, I just can't resist you. We have to kiss. Oh my gosh. that heat of the moment kiss. You know what I mean?
Wampa boy, Saquinario. Colarga Zakuni. Sensen Gorge. Crezo Tharbo. Dabishi. Ah. Uh-huh. Or a bay. Injune Manzo. Huh. Washanoi. Ooh!
Oh, goodness, Nifa. Oh. Ah, drinks growl.
Ah.
Buffa. Phobos and love.
Mobs.
Camus Dwave. Sagalafim Seclusta.
Bunkara. Toby Zenoy. Bena Sipta Frosh.
Yibs. Grenea.
Tornoke. Shazel. Shuffle Porme. Ziwawa. Yip. Lamarck Amoebi? A Plevis Apple.
Whitney.
Ah, Spade Hep Yum. Appleweenie Sweat.
So, Tina and I are just talking about anything. But I think she's going to cook something now. Because there is a lot of people here who are probably very hungry. So I decided to have her make some hamburger sliders. She had to be right on time because it looks like Knox is on his way to Knox. You get it. What an interesting situation since Tina's here also at the same time. Let's see.
Jibes.
Bobanef?
Femoy.
Ooh, keep that.
Nuko.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh.
Mwah. Ooh, Bila's slave. Kum J.
Huda Pie Blorid.
Oh.
Morbiso. Capuna. Shimo Shani.
Ooh, Kaba Dizi Incha. Oh.
Emma Yips. Glow. Yafavit. Samargs Mizo. Bougie. Scarfa Pibna? Mula.
Shibi Merkib.
Ooh, Kinniga Whis.
Moonkim Swande Shwema. In our
Margini.
shelves.
So she's just sitting there talking to Knox. And then Tina comes in asking, like, hey, do you want to live together? No, ma'am. I definitely don't want to live together. I have no idea who you are. So no, thank you. But thank you, though. I appreciate the offer.
Grin. Bank of fish. Kudos.
Dag.
Rogaba.
Olivar.
Say no.
Ponka trip na flip. Larkum ina plagar. Woney. Vambo yali.
Yibs. Wanu Vark. Chrono Chedge.
Oh.
Sploif Kinar. Ando Chris. Wanu.
With a charb.
Boy.
Zafine. Ulak. Yimple. Ulak. Fanjip Sanafish. Fanaz.
Gorsoy.
Yeah, so there's a ton of people here, and Elle is just kind of like, you know what? It's time for me to go to bed. I didn't even make anyone go home. I just went to bed. I mean, come on, it's midnight. They're still here. So I just decided to let her sleep. And everyone else can just go to bed or home whenever they feel like it. They're still in there talking, having a good old time. It's looking like Tina's getting ready to leave, though. So that's good. That's really good. Hopefully she's about to leave. Yeah, see? She's getting ready to leave.
Darka.
I'm surprised 2 out of 3 of my 2 out of 4 of my stay-at-home guests are actually sleeping. Like, they've barely slept the entire time they've been here. Well, I don't know when he's gonna leave.
Toby Weepsta.
I swear, Ella's always late to work. It's the inevitable.
So.
Well, she is now back. So she's just coming home now, once again, to 4 different people who she has no idea who they are or where they came from. But anyways, she's just tidying up a little bit, putting some leftovers away, taking out the trash. Yeah, all the things.
News. Ovalada. Stan ahoy! Jamala! Hupatai! Dr. Roy! Bazirik!
Neeb.
Taboo. Pilfin. Bazo.
This is when I finally got tired of the whole outfit thing. Oh my gosh. Like, why are you naked every single time, or at least partially naked every time that you change something? So here I am in Create a Sim, completely revamping her. Okay? Stay tuned for her outfits.
Paparani Squamish. Dasi wa Barleen. Lamina Galpa Watin.
Bejelja.
Nulets.
Boy.
Shay.
Rimplegreen Bow. Creambo Nooch. Yana Zorpal. Guaho Quarb. Snoof. Tinoba Zawang. Goni.
So let's discuss this angry mood that Dominic is in, because literally the entire time he's been here, it's giving that he was angry the entire time. So, what's going on?
Yay boo. Oga Riz Funkira.
Kasom. Sabi Snurb.
Svi. Arbin.
Sweps.
Tobo.
Bambic Trimba. Oh. Charky Growl. Oh.
Very annoying.
Targo
Weba.
Muda.
Parsicom.
Yabi Horm. Yabi Horm.
Darboing.
Bedoni Brow.
Bobsini.
Yenf. Blango.
Fanay. Fanay. Dunda Wallacay. Grange.
Derbna Treyu. Ina Tubarno. Oh. Sims.
Wadisa Benarla.
Ugh. Forfeit of Pobla.
Oh, Wadisa.
Coin. Locus Wabis. Oh.
Deroy.
No. Jova.
Oh, Dad. Chargo Munda. Yabi Horm. Yabi Horm.
So she's kind of trying to get to know the people who she is living with, but Dominic, he is just a handful. Like, I don't know what is going on or why, but yeah, he's got to go.
Oh. Sikafus. Palachaba? Mesk?
Pujing.
Oh. Grabna.
So Ella's just trying to get to know everybody just a little bit better than before, because she definitely does not know these people. She had to step away to go to the bathroom really quick, but look, Knox is calling. He's asking me if I think that he should try a new career, so I just told him, yeah, sure, go for it. I mean, may as well, right? You know? But... So, as you can see, I added some lighting, but I cut it out because this is, I mean, it's just lighting. So yeah, now she's just going to have her some lunch. This time she's just going to have lunch for herself. She's not going to cook it, you know, for everybody. Which is fine. Sometimes she cooks for everybody because she's the host, technically, but other times just for herself. And it's only 3 o'clock, so... I mean, she still had a chance to, you know, cook dinner for everybody. So now she's just getting ready to put the food in the oven so that it can bake. She's just sitting here waiting for it to finish cooking. And then after that, she's going to finish preparing it and then eat some of it. At least while they're staying here, the one in the green is actually the most helpful. Everyone else, they're just here for the most part, but the one in the green, she's the most helpful.
Pusta Hibine, Happyum, Evane.
Dweefo. Ouch.
Arabe,
So I guess they just said forget my food. But anyways, since she decided to cook instead, I'm just gonna go visit someone. I think I want to visit Tina Tinker. You know, we've had talks and we realized that we do like each other and all the things. So let's see. I mean, she's never invited Elle to her house. So that is a little weird. Elle is thinking like, huh, why am I never invited to your house? But let's pop over hers and see what she's got going on. So, Elle just went over to hang out with Tina Tinker. We did not go with her. It was just more of like a social activity. But now she's tired, so it's definitely time for her to go to sleep. She's going to sleep a little bit earlier today than usual. Usually she goes to sleep around like 11, but it's 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. So she's going to go to sleep now. And let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. Alrighty, so it is the next day. And it looks like Elle is coming home today in a scary mood.
Sayauka.
Sakaba Yulin. Konzi will jangy. Oh.
Oh, blows it? Oh, Savar. Moosh. Fabashina borscht. Shanib. Doyum. Oh, Kimbaya. Oh. Zisama?
Ugh. Forfeit a Pobla. Huh?
Tanoba. Neeb. Hello, Mish.
Oh.
Suna chore. You can't eat a meal. Hanabola. Snurves. Naba. O'Neill.
Dimisamas.
Varsamsa.
Unga blushu.
Unga flesh.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, George.
Barba?
Perry.
You been?
New.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so Ella's just having a good conversation with her. I would say out of all of the people who are staying with her, she's the favorite. But yeah, let's go somewhere. Where do we want to go today? It's looking like Ella's getting ready to go somewhere. I don't know if she's gonna go to the bar. Let's see what's at the bar. She's going kind of early, I won't lie, so let's see what's at the bar.
Oh, Grissy Plebba. Recycling Sul. Ah. Bunu wax olanı ini pulvar. Yakışısına çok iyi. Hadi. Trangella. Granoy bars.
Elle is meeting quite a bit of new people, actually. Like, look at all them. And she's dancing a little bit, too. She's just having to get away from these people. They say that they're going to leave on Saturday. It's Thursday, and she's ready. Oh, my gosh. I guess she got a potion. So she just had a good time with all the girls that she's met. Mostly everybody is leaving though. So really, I mean, she's like the only one, along with this lady right here. So Elle gets a little turned up at the bar. So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Tina's house. You know, I mean, she doesn't live too far from me. Let's see what she's up to. She lives around the corner. But when I get there, who is this child? Who's the kid? What's going on? What is going on? Now they're having their first kiss. But once again, who's the child? Who is the child? I don't know. It's just a lot of sus activity going on. I mean, from the belly to the extra kid. I don't know. So I get to thinking like, well, let's go up in here. Like, let's go in here and see what's really going on. Like, who lives in this house? What is the family dynamic? What is going on? Because I need to know. I thought that we were cool. We're not. What's happening? So I need to introduce myself to this other woman who's in the house, because whose house is this? Like, okay, Tina's upstairs, the child is downstairs with this other woman. Let's figure out who she is.
So, the Palachama is a feast for Mon Secrets. I got Ricks. Oh. Grabelhina, Delso, Tribs, Iba, Brabna, Guivi, Warba.
Things that I have to deal with and things that I'm healing that y'all really don't know. Like, it takes a lot.
Naba Waba. Norfa Yezua. La Dizor. Ubisa Stay. Akrit. Yasamba Pony. Yappy Bizor. Yeah, Norfa. Flomore. Bagoni. Chipakove. Chipakova. Toina.
Ah, don't even. Marilla. Vimpa. O'Neill. Woba. Nivara. Tariq.
Nibahana.
Oh. Bobaneth. Huh. Ooh, keep that to. Snurza. Ah. Tiba Snurza. Bobby. Habla Yami. Oh. Yibla. Yixa.
So really, I'm just trying to get to know her right now. Trying to see, like, I don't know, feel her out. What is she? What is she like? Who is she? I want to get to the point of asking her, like, is she single or whatever, so that she can tell me what I want to know. Like, do you live with Tina Tinker because you guys are married? Is that your child? So yeah. But I mean, obviously, their last names are all the same. I just want to know the answer. I just want to hear it out of her mouth. So I'm just going to call her over so that we can chit-chat just a little bit more. See what she's going to say. Alright, going in. No, thank you. I do not want to join. Okay, so she took that.
From Trangella. Granoy bars.
Let's see.
Zagoo. Ganarla. What's that?
So they're getting along pretty well.
Ooh, lava. Sona. Lumba.
Let's see what else I can do.
Snort. Oh, Kimba. Anna Diola. Haga, Riggs.
I just want to see, like,
Vadish.
okay, here we are.
Funa.
Now for the ultimate question.
Yebony Demise. Valbalon.
We know what the answer is going to be, of course. But- How dare she? She didn't even say anything.
Hello, yeah. No,
And on top of that, she was trying to move in with me.
you bitch. Oh, go.
Turns out you have a whole family, a whole life, a whole house and everything. But now I have to be the one to confess cheating. Like, why can't she be the one to confess cheating? Technically, she was. And on top of that, she was selling a false dream. Because what if I had said, oh yes, absolutely, you can move in. Turns out, she's married? With a family? I just don't understand. Ugh.
Vanu Waxola nu. In a plavar.
So I want to see if this is actually going to happen. Like, if she actually, she actually did it. Elle just has instant chemistry with everyone, right?
Mama. Flume. Fala Chapa. Seminario. Benja Vala Ford. Smishy Lafana. Flanibi. Espina. Arabe. Looks at
Oh!
Hey!
See? Okay, so that was the first rejection. So that meant, you know what? It's time. I've got to break it off with Tina. But, I actually, now that I think about it, I still haven't broken it off with her.
Benorf Nurks, Inja, Hespa.
Oh, iba kasi. Junga. Kumigaw.
Subao.
Varish.
Ah.
La, 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 la.
Inja Su.
Serb. Yalik Shuga.
Pajamo Miva. Supivdo Hebene. Floopy Apspa. Kaljo Darishi. Finafesh Septa. Oh.
Funiata. Kitsuni Jalurba. Yakalau.
Manogabor.
She's like, okay, before, we break up or whatever, let's just do it one time. And then after that, we can be over with. Alright, so now they are done. And she's just gonna ask her to just be friends. Like, let's just be friends. I think we're better off as friends.
Peen Vanobi. Loreva Breeby. Sornay.
Dorna.
Thinta.
Fluhane Nurska. Chelner Squaws. Bispa Junka. Anduma. Chinosa Karenzi.
Bisab Gwampa.
So at this point, it's time for Elle to go on home. Yeah, she's done all that she needed to do. And it's just time to go home. Today has been a day.
Hoopatay. Deroy.
Shulipa Fwoj.
Yafis Barcanify.
Duvka.
Alright, so Elle just got home. She's super, super tired. She is hungry. Like, pretty hungry, but she's more tired than anything. She's exhausted. So anyways, thank you so much for tuning into my first ever video. You'll see the improvements with my audio and my recording and all the things as I grow and get more comfortable. Thanks so much for watching.